It was a chilly spring morning when residents of a small town first noticed something strange. From a distance, it looked like a cat was sitting in a bird's nest high on one of the branches. People walking by stopped, pointed, and whispered to each other in disbelief. "Is that cat eating something?" an elderly woman gasped, clutching her grocery bag. A few others nodded anxiously. After all, cats were hunters, and a nest full of helpless chicks was the perfect target. Word spread quickly. Within minutes, a small crowd had gathered under the tree, some even taking out their phones to film what they thought would be a heartbreaking scene. The cat, a scruffy orange stray that often wandered the area, didn't move much. It just sat there, curled up in the nest, its tail wrapped tightly around its body. A local boy named Ethan, about 10 years old, was the first to get a closer look. He had seen the cat before, sometimes sleeping near the bakery or rummaging through trash cans for scraps. "That's Ginger," he said softly. "She wouldn't hurt anyone." But the adults shook their heads, convinced the worst had already happened. Unable to bear the suspense, Ethan ran back home, grabbed his father's old pair of binoculars, and climbed onto the low fence beneath the tree. His hands trembled as he focused the lens on the nest. And what he saw made his breath catch in his throat. Inside the nest, nestled against the cat's warm fur, were not broken shells or feathers, but 3 tiny, shivering chicks. Their mother was nowhere to be seen. Ginger wasn't attacking them at all. She was keeping them alive. Ethan yelled out, "She's protecting them. She's keeping them warm." The crowd went silent. A few people exchanged puzzled glances, while others squinted up into the branches, struggling to believe what they were hearing. A local animal rescuer arrived soon after. Climbing carefully, she reached the nest and confirmed Ethan's discovery. The mother bird had likely flown off, perhaps frightened, perhaps gone for good, and the chicks had been left alone in the cold. The cat must have found them and, driven by some strange maternal instinct, climbed up to keep them from freezing. The rescuer gently brought them down, along with Ginger, who refused to leave the nest until the last chick was safe in the woman's hands. The story spread across the town and soon, across the internet. People who had once feared the stray now brought her food, blankets, and treats. The 3 chicks survived and were later released back into the wild. Ginger, the cat in the nest, was adopted by Ethan's family. From that day on, she never had to sleep outside again.